I agree. It would be super weird to have that as a thing, as a puzzle solution. But I have a logic, and we'll get into that right now. Actually, so last time, so every day, like, just, so as a general rule, every day, in the afternoon, I take, like, a moment just to reread all of my texts. Hello there, computer fart. Yeah, so, like, you know what, just in case. Alright. Yeah, so like every day, like, you know, I take the time to reread all my notes. And I've had several revelations. I think I understand the path in the clouds. There's the whole thing about the forest. And there's the 7 tablets dance. Let me see if this works. Do you know what I did wrong? So I put down void, time, flame, sea, earth, sky, time, you know, in a list in plain English, and then I put the glyphs on the side. I put first the origin glyph and then the Genesis glyphs, because I guess I wasn't really sure yet that, you know, Genesis B is Genesis world. I put sea and earth in reverse. Like, time and flame swap places, you know, like, it used to be that bottom right is flames and top right was tower. But in Genesis, it's reverse. Fisher is top right and runes is bottom right. But I didn't afford that flip for the woods and the water. I think it's because swamps are kind of wet. I just kind of, to me, it was nebulous in my brain. I didn't do the switch. So that's what got me all this time. Hey, we're in the middle of Velkins. Velkin to the middle of the Velkin. We'll check it out. We are learning about the secret world of void. World of void. Alright, also, there's another text I'm gonna have to translate. I'm less excited about that. Translate that into dance steps. That's gonna give us, yeah. Alright, so how is the spell? Yeah, the ancient name of the void. You can tell because it's the top one, and up there, you know, the last word, the thing there is the symbol for void. The 4 digits of void is not N-O-T. Negation. I guess it makes sense. There's a certain amount of sense to that. And that is indeed one of the 4 directions of the Velkin cardinal compass. Oh, I'm so mad. I'll get back to you once I have this just fully translated. I can tell you, it starts with the. I know the. Sky's ancestors. I think that's the name. There are words I'm actually getting used to seeing. But I still double check every time. Sky Answer's name, which by the way is Olik. Alright. This says, the Sky Ancestor's name shall guide thee, trace the path, and enact the direction. And I think I know what that means, because one of the revelations I've had yesterday, you know that jumble of letters down in the sky? Yeah, so Oleic is a thing you can trace, O-L-E-I-C. And those are all straight lines. You basically go south, then west, then north, then east. So you would do the steps in a row of south, west, north, east. But you need to remember what the ghost says. The path of the dormant being is sealed by the 4 glyphs in the sky. Their ancient names will help in breaking that seal. So we need to basically do... You follow that path, but you do the dance of the ancestors. Now the ancestors, the ancient lands. Oh my gosh, I hate how similar those are conceptually. So I'm one off because I got not. And because I got not, I have the ancient name of the void. This means we can pop up here. Let me do the dance of not a little bit like that, like that, like that. Okay, let me reread that as soon as I can find it. Yeah, the surface of the realm sits above the abyss. To ascend beyond the void, learn the ancient name. I now know that the ancient name is not. Pretty sure I transcribed it correctly. I hope I did. I think I did. Alright, let's try again. There we go! What? Hey, Moon! What up? Sweet. Okay. Also, it's so nice getting some text in English. Alright, so I'm just gonna read it out loud. You've done well! The proper dance of Genesis will open a path to its center, where we're going to learn about the being, the name of the being, right? Order the glyphs from last to first. This is funny. So this is literally in the middle. Yeah, you can't go in here. You have to just anew. That's fine. Oh, I haven't anewed in a while. Alright, let's do that real quick then. Truth of origin. It's nothing. Do nothing. It's very awkward. Alright, so when I transcribed that text, I went ahead and gave me a little transcription of all 6 Genesis sign here, ordered backward. So basically going by the sign next to each area, ordering them up backward. If we dance that Genesis style, it's gonna give us something like this. Here we go! Simple as that. One shot. 1. Oh, I can't scan the 0? Yeah, I said 1, but it's not. It's 0. Welcome to the Atlas! Oh, you can't scan the map of the entire universe? Ooh, it's so rainbowy. Well, here you get confirmation of the colors. And I don't know if you can get here without knowing that. Cool moon phases. Oh no. What are you trying to tell me? Is that a thing I know up there? No, that's part of the map. The 3 symbols up there. Yeah, no, yeah. Those are part of the map. They're not part of the message. Okay. His... Oh, right. We need to learn the name of the... Like, you know, a dormant being rests in the sky below will only wake when called by name. His name can be learned at the center of the Genesis. This is the method in which we're going to learn this being's name. But then here it starts with her. Okay, this is interesting. So, her brilliance shines throughout the reflection. Only she can reveal his name. And then it shows 7 phases of the moon. What do we do with that? Her brilliance shines throughout the reflection. Have we ever encountered the moon in Origin, or one of Origin's associated lands? Because we need the moon. 7 phases. If it was 6 phases, I'd say it's in one of each land, but I guess it could be one of each lands plus Origin itself. Because in theory, the music puzzle, that's gonna give us the 4th name we need. And then we can open up the way to the dormant being. We just need the name to wake up the dormant me, in theory, once again. But to do that, we gotta ask the moon. But we did just talk to the moon. And the moon told us how to get to there to get to the moon. The moon told us how to get to the moon, but like another moon? There are more moons. Alright, the music puzzle. Okay, Cow. Isn't it kind of dumb if you need to use the music in the title screen? Yeah, but okay, so hear me out. Let me go through the steps of how we got here. A few days ago, I do a tour of Genesis, and I hit all these blocks, and Dr. Novocaine just chose out of their own heart, and I super appreciate it. They were able to like read out each of these notes, and they used timestamps to tell me what each block sounded like. Great, lovely. And so I put a little map together where I put the blocks in an arrangement, in the same arrangement that the notes that we have to press. I put the broken one in the bottom because it's the bottomest one in the map. Like if you look at the map, and also, like, you know, in the mirror, in the reflection, the broken one is at the top, so having it at the bottom here makes sense. The rest I have arranged in a circle that matches their geographic location. I have talked with Volglas. Volglas has beaten the game. I didn't ask him about anything particular other than the 7 tablet, if I did anything wrong with it, which then he told me to try it somewhere else. That's all. That's the only concrete information he gave me. But he did offer a little tidbit that basically told me that there were 2 things he needed a nudge. That then afterwards he was able to understand. Now the thing is, I know Volglas. You know, we're far beyond parasocial relationship now. Like, we are genuinely friends, I believe. We're in the same White Wolf campaign. I know that the guy loves puzzles. He eats and breathes puzzles every day. He puzzles. If he needed a nudge on a puzzle, that meant 2 things. It was either a Mario-ism that he just didn't think of, or it's something he didn't encounter, like, a lot, that just did not get into his mind. Early on, in response to yesterday's video, I got a message, right, that was like, I don't think it's a title screen, because, like, you barely hear that song. Like, yeah, the game does a lot of loops, but whenever it loops, you go back to the start. That's after selecting your file. So a player would not realistically have encountered the title screen all that often. And that's my point. Using the meta hint that a puzzle master was stumped because something was wrong, a piece of music he realistically might have only heard a few times without knowing to look out for it, is exactly the kind of clue that maybe he'd need help with just like a nudge. Because there's nothing else in the game that plays the piano. Nothing. Okay, so now to continue. So I asked about this directly on video, but I knew that if I was going to do that today, I wouldn't get this data early enough. And so soon after I was actually done the video, I asked on the spot zone, because Discord is the method of communication that'd be the fastest, being essentially a IRC channel speed. And indeed, immediately, Trombone Renegade, who has the secret superpower of owning a piano, was able to play out, note out the tune, the song that was played in the title screen. And he noted it down as G, D, F, C, G, D, F, C, A. Now, that was a problem because the broken note, according to Dr. Novocaine, is either, C or F, and that has both. And so Trombone Renegade was like, okay, well, that was in sharp. Let's see what it looks like in flat. And in E, indeed, it gives us AEGD, AEGDB, which is legal. And then UX, as a sort of double check procedure, they put the file in Audacity and looked at the peaks, I think, and confirmed the sharp version of the notes, which, you know, if you convert to flat, you get what I just said. So, I feel like at this point, it's a question on if I've mapped these correctly. So I'm not going to go into details here about what is what. You can infer probably. Oh shoot, I think I hit it. Alright, I'm gonna reset. Great start. Basically, I put them 1 to 6 around the thing like if it was a clock. 2, 1, 6. 2, 4, 1, 6. Okay. So I might have transplanted some notes wrongly. Let me double check some things. Or I can just substitute, like, a letter. I can do that. Alright, not that. Like I'm saying, I'm confident with Talkhouse's ability to convert the notes. I'm just, if there's a mistake, it's mine. It's my transposition, so I'm just substituting one code for one another and seeing if it does what I do. And that was exactly it. Alright, I made a transpositioning error. What I put down as the 6th, as the 1 o'clock position, was actually supposed to be the bottom. That was the broken one. Did I do a mistake? Huh. Well, don't matter, because we got Earth Spirit. Yeah, I don't know, like, okay, well, I mean, I got to it. It's fine. So, the ancient name of Earth is Ert. E-R-T. Alright, so this means, so going by Oleg, so we start with the O, then we go south towards the L. This, going south is the sign of, okay, I'm gonna do that work actually over there. Because we got into 4 ancients, I guess we don't need, there are 2 ancient names we just never learned. I guess that's weird. Alright, so if we're going south, yeah, we start with the ancient name of Velkin of Cell. So it's gonna be this. Then, you know what, I'm just gonna, can you have both on screen at once if you do this? You sure don't. So the O is like the center point up there, and the L is right at the bottom. If we go over to the right is the E. So going to the right, that is blue, that is swamp, that is Earth, is the one we just got. So steps for E, R, T. Alright. So then we're gonna go north. We're gonna go north up there to that little like shape thing, which is the I. Gonna E from the I, the 2 vowel, the 2 dotted symbols are linked. So yeah, going north, so void, so not right over here. N O T. This is gonna be a 12-step dance, by the way. And from there we go over eastward to that completed shape. That is a sea, Olek, Olake. It's Olake, technically. Whatever, sea, big shape. So we're going to the path of fire. So we're gonna spell out fire. This. So, 12-step dance. I mean, I want to try to do it now. Confirm if I'm correct. Like, I don't have the name to awaken. But I'm hoping this opens a path I can just take when I'm ready. Alright, let's go. Why am I not just let going? 'Cause I'm looking, okay? Shut up. Yeah, this dance, which I did in the first try, was not chosen for feeling natural on the thumbs at all. Let's take a look. Let's just take a look. We're gonna end this today. Alright, so hey, it leads to a big square! So there's this being. Here's this ancient being. That does not look like... Oh, wait, it's this song that you need to have known to be able to get it here. That's so mean. Let's see. My name. Do you say my name? My name. I don't know your name yet. Bye, friend. The moon gave me the steps to get to a parchment that told me I need to ask the moon. I was hoping they would just kill me. Origins lip tell. Yeah, so, well, you know what? This is great. We're back. This brought me back to Origin. I think that's where I want to go. Her brilliance shines throughout the reflection. Only she can reveal his name. The reflection. Whenever Genesis talks about Origin, they use the word reflection. Let me quote the plant. The true essence and the reflected ones are connected through a simple dance. Reflection. Throughout the reflection. Figure that one out next time.